Yo, welcome back everybody to another episode of Muscle Talk. I'm your host, RTM, which stands for Russell the Muscle, and I have a surprise guest with me today, or maybe that's two. For starters, I have the Lion Prince himself, Devon.
Nice to meet you, everyone.
And there's one more person possibly peeking around the corner. You all remember Santa Claus, don't you?
The fuck did you call me?
I call you CPT Productions.
No, that's, I didn't sign, no, I didn't, no.
I thought we would have a special Christmas episode.
No, I'm leaving, bye.
Now the kids around the world are disappointed. Sit your ass back in your chair.
My chair? This is communism, it's our chair. You can't just say, in your chair. There's no longer anything that's considered yours and mine. It's ours now, okay?
Alright, you're right. Sit down, shut up. Time for the episode.
Bitch.
As I was saying, this is Russell the Bustle, the Lion Prince, Santa Claus, and let's get to it!
You know, you have no idea what I had to go through when I got here. I am the guest star of this show, and these two locked me in the car as a joke. They are unprofessional. They are unprofessional, and I just cannot work like this.
Hey. First off,
That was Santa Claus, not me.
this isn't my show. We had our own show. I didn't come back to this fucking shit just to have him call me Santa Claus. There's a reason why I quit, and this is it.
Because you're Santa Claus?
No, because
you had to deliver gifts around the world. That's why you quit.
So you're not a special guest with me and him. We are both special guests, and he's been treating us terribly since we came here.
Listen, what do you expect?
Awful.
You expect me to roll out the red carpet and give you guys pieces of candy and cookies?
This is one
Why
heck
yes,
of...
I am a famous director. I have made a movie.
Well, heck.
Please, you're also the Godfather.
This is like one heck of a way to try to introduce me back.
Quiet, let the Godfather speak.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, I am the Godfather, and this man here, he's disrespected me. He's disrespected me, and now I'm gonna send him a pair of cement shoes at his doorstep.
Oh no.
Oh.
Now I'm getting worried here.
No.
So I was Russell the Muscle. That's CPT Productions. Don't need to disrespect anybody. And of course we got Devon.
This is one heck of a way of saying, hey, let's bring it back. RTM Productions. That was a great show. I come in, freaking Santa Claus right away.
This is Muscle Talk.
Yeah, this is Muscle Talk. Prelude to RTM Productions.
Oh, you want to see real muscles? Check this out. Check these out.
Ooh, Devon, you keep flexing on me. I'm gonna need another cheesecake.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Well, this is now.
This is getting awkward. Way to go, Devon. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no, now this is just getting to awkward talk, with RTM and me and Lion Prince. This is just gone to awkward talk. No longer muscle talk.
So why do they call you the Lion Prince?
Oh God.
Why? Because I was born under the Leo sign, and I'm a big fan of the Lion King, which is what we're gonna talk about today.
It's not like we're only going to talk about The Lion King. Don't lie to our audience and say we're only going to talk about that specific movie. We're going to say it in detail just about that one movie.
Wait, we're not?
Shut up.
I thought this was Lion King Appreciation Month, which is obviously December, so we're not just talking about The Lion King.
Be quiet, CPT. You know what you signed up for.
No.
You signed the contract.
There was no contract. This was a verbal agreement that we'd be talking about Lion King. We wouldn't.
All right, let's talk about Lion King.
It's a goddamn shit movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can break this up, okay? We're not just talking about The Lion King. We're talking about Disney movies in general.
Yeah. Especially and including
Yeah.
Disney movies.
That's the same thing. You mean Marvel, right? Like
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, let me just give you a brief history. Disney was first a 2D animation company.
It was?
Yeah, it's incredible. It was started by this guy. Get this.
What's his name?
Walt Disney.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's where they get the name Disney.
Yeah, I didn't know this. It's like this is.
I know.
Like, have you ever heard of this conspiracy of Disney Productions that's actually named after Walt Disney?
No, I haven't.
Gee, I did not know that.
Yeah, and did you know Pixar is actually based on pixelations?
CPT, listen, our fans can't even see you. You gotta scoot over just a
Well, this is
little
what
bit
happens
near,
when you don't prepare and have three
near
cameras.
Devon. It's not my fault. Someone in this studio messed up the camera before we got here. Move next to Devon. Give him a kiss on the cheek. Move closer.
Can you see me now? Can you
yeah,
now see me?
now
Can you
kiss
see
him on
me?
the cheek.
No.
Yes.
Do it and I'll punch you in the face.
Please.
Say it to me again.
Okay. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? Let's just move on, okay? Let's just move on.
Devon's thinking, what did I sign up for?
Why did I say yes to this? I mean, like, I have so much going for me at this moment.
Come on, he's the Disney connoisseur. He loves Disney movies.
I know he is.
Well,
but I
The
don't
Lion
think-
Prince and the person who loves Disney movies more than anybody, especially the animated films.
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm a Disney connoisseur because I haven't seen everything.
What?
I haven't seen
Oh, you're bogus. I quit. Let's go, Chris.
You're leaving this man because of that one thing?
Yes.
You are petty. Man, you've gotten petty after I left. I don't know what happened to you, man.
I got better looking.
Well, some people say hit by a brick, but
Okay, can we talk about Disney movies now?
okay.
Whoa, calm down, Devon.
This is
You hear the attitude on this one?
This is how we used to start our podcast. We just start riffing on each other.
Like Devon, you don't understand our relationship. I hate him,
And I despise him.
but we love each other in the end and kiss each other.
Well, I did kiss you. Yeah, that one time, you know. Like,
Sorry,
We don't
I'm a
talk about
newcomer.
what was that?
You're a new what?
Did
A newcomer.
We're gonna need to teach this boy. Just like when you asked to eat my pickle earlier.
Oh wow, no. See, this is the thing.
Bear in mind, this was an actual pickle, not the pickle that you're thinking of.
It's called an innuendo. You can innuendo. He meant the actual pickle, but you thought his Willie Johnson, his magnum opus, his Christine Applegate,
Calm down, Devon. We're trying to talk about Disney movies and you're going off script here.
and his Lyndon B. Johnson. You know,
Whips out his cock in front of everybody.
yeah, crazy guy Lyndon B. Johnson was, just insane. You know, when
Okay, you know what? I cannot work with this. I will be in my room. I'm calling my agent.
we are in a school, how are you going to get into a separate room? I have told you, your
My-
agent is trash, and I've told you what he's done to me. You think what was it again? Called Close Up, Close Next. The thing where male producers get canceled. Guess what? Your agent is canceled. I'm making sure of that.
Yes.
You're a monster for signing with him. Just to let you know.
Okay,
Can I be a
awful.
monster?
Awful. I guess.
Hey, Chris, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Why are you screaming?
I'm not screaming. Why are you? You're trying to trap me here. I don't like your gaslighting. So you can just shut that down. Okay, so Disney movies.
Finally,
Disney movies.
finally, Devon stopped talking about
Now-
random stuff.
Now, Disney movies. Do we know what that actually entails?
Talking about Disney movies.
A movie created by the Walt Disney Company.
But does that also include the movies like dissolved by Disney from acquiring, Pixar, Marvel, Fox, or
I mean, Disney owns like everything by now, so we can talk about that.
well, because if you look at it, a lot of people are now thinking that now all the properties that they bought are now just officially Disney movies.
We're talking about the movies that were originally made by
That's what we originally planned. That, and we were going to talk a little bit about Marvel.
Okay,
but,
I was just clarifying. You know.
Yeah. Now be quiet. Thanks for clarifying, Devon. He signed a contract and everything, and he forgets already.
You didn't tell me what this will entail, so I'm just making
the contract
sure.
you signed. From now on, you read the contracts I give you, because it said in the contract that when you walk in here, you got to strip off all your clothes.
Well, I'm just saying, not just for myself, but also for the audience, so we can clarify what we'd be talking about today. For me and the audience.
You're looking in the wrong camera.
This is the camera that is facing us.
I know. I have both facing me.
Wow, you just love the spotlight.
I look beautiful.
Are they
No, I'm
broken
kidding.
yet?
That one's facing you.
Nice
Alright.
camera work there, bud.
Give it all to Devon.
All back to me. Now back to Devon. Now back to me. Now back to Devon. This is Allspice. This is
I don't know
Disney.
which one's cuter. You're gonna have to scoot over a little bit.
I like my personal space. I will come to the camera once in a while, I'll do this and this and this. I can do more than just sit in the
Dude,
chair.
you're supposed to be at least 1 inch away because of COVID.
6 inches.
6 feet, technically.
Oh. Well, we're in a place where COVID's not a big problem.
Off track.
Disney.
That's what happens when it's me and CPT. You see, Devon?
Disney. We just like to riff sometimes, get off topic.
This man, Devon, can you guess his favorite Disney movie?
Lion King.
How'd you know?
Really good guess.
Man, you're impressive.
I know. Can you guess my favorite Disney movie? Huh?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
First of all, that is a Rankin Bass movie. I would have accepted
I know.
the Santa Claus 2,
Or the Santa Claus
or that
3.
fat guy who got hit by a truck and I'll Come Home for Christmas. Okay.
All right, fine. I apologize.
Disney
The
properties.
Santa Claus.
Disney properties.
Grandma got molested at the airport.
That's not. No. Okay. Disney movies. Let's actually get on track so we can get this over with. God, I don't miss this.
The long hours. All right. Yeah, so Disney movies. So, what would you rank The Lion King then, Devon? 10 out of 10?
Well,
Moving on. 10 out of 10. I'm kidding. Go.
Let the man speak. See, you just like to talk over everybody.
That's... Hello, Russell the Muscle.
Agitating, I know. Devon, what were you saying?
well, I'd give The Lion King a 9.5 out of 10 because while it's the best Disney movie ever, objectively, I wouldn't say it's perfect.
Okay. What would you classify as a perfect Disney movie? Because, that a perfect movie is objective, but a perfect Disney... Like let's think of, Disney. Beautiful animation, great storytelling, dead mothers. It's all this great stuff
Or
that
dead fathers in the case of Lion King.
dead parents in general.
Why are you guys being sexist?
He brought up fathers, I brought up mothers. Why are you being discriminatory?
My bad.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So what really makes a good
what makes a perfect
in your
Disney
opinion,
movie?
do you think?
Let's see. It has, aside from animation and the music, it has to have a timeless story because that's what the great Disney movies had. And they also have to have memorable characters which also stand the test of time. Because it all started when Walt Disney created well, first he created Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, but that didn't take off. So, but then he created Mickey Mouse himself, and he created a slew of characters from Donald Duck to Goofy, Pluto, to Mickey's one and only love, Minnie Mouse, and his first full-length, feature-length animated film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Which, like, when we really look at it on the premises of animation, like, you know how animation was mainly for pre-shows. Like, if nobody knows, previews come from, like, pre-shows and stuff like that, because they're a preview of whatever's going to come out next and stuff. Like, usually there's, like, 2 movies in one theater, especially back in, like, the 50s and 40s.
Yeah.
Because there's the main attraction, which is the last movie after the first, but it's a preview of the main movie. So Disney cartoons were previews for these theaters, and they weren't really movies per se. When you think about it, they're like shorts and stuff like that. Like, if we think of like
Steamboat Willie,
like all those old classic kind of mini shows, like, but if we talk on the scale of like movies, Snow White was revolutionary in the concept of a animated movie, because before then it was all just shorts or just like flip book type of things.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes, that's right.
A lot of the animated films did make a big impact. I mean, Cinderella, Frozen is huge by all the little kids. I don't know how it got so big and so popular.
I know it. I feel it has such a mediocre story. I feel like, okay, it's not a bad movie, but I think it's just fine.
It's got a lot of flaws, yeah.
Well, if we look at it, it's just another steal from Disney. Because if we look at Lion King, Kimba the White Lion, if we look at Frozen, like, that's the thing that's greatest with Disney. They love stealing stuff and making it better.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, all their stories are Grimm brother stories, or their movies are based off of Grimm's brothers stories, like Cinderella, Ariel,
Actually,
all those.
Well, technically,
Yeah.
Little Mermaid was written by Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, the same thing with Frozen. They kind of just ripped it off of Snow Princess, a book made in Germany. So again, we really have to think about what makes a really good Disney movie. First, they have to rip it off of an original source. It has to have revolutionary type of animation concepts.
Yeah.
And it has to make a shit ton of money. You know,
That's true.
That's what really shows
Really
success.
thinking about it, that's 100% true
That's
too.
what really makes success for any project. That money,
They really do
capitalism
rip
still
off.
survives.
They really do rip off
Yeah, they rip off a lot
a lot
of
of
like
stories and stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, still though, Frozen, in my opinion, it wasn't bad. It was a decent storyline and everything like that. I still think it's overhyped. I think that and overrated. I think that.
Well, you
it's
just need
a
to
little
take
too
those
popular.
feelings and let them go.
Personally, I
Let
think.
it go. Let it go.
Oh,
That didn't mean to invite you into singing.
I thought that's what you wanted.
No, that's not. I never want that.
I have a beautiful singing voice. Just ask Devon.
yeah, sure you do. By the way, I personally think that Tangled and Moana are, well, better movies than Frozen.
I actually kind of enjoyed Tangled. I thought it was a good story, and I thought it was a good movie. I did not care for Moana that much, to be honest with you.
By the way,
It could
by
be
the way,
that I have a 3-year-old and she saw that movie so many times.
By the way, speaking of Disney ripping off something original, what did Disney rip off when they made Moana?
Oh, just basically all the Island Pacific stories. Like, I can give... COVID fucked me. I started reading and researching all this stuff about different things. Maui. the original story for Maui was that he didn't want to bring happiness to the people, humanity. He wanted to bring immortality.
Yeah.
And instead of stealing the heart, just like taking it out of her chest, he crawled up her legs. Right into her, her stuff. And everybody was laughing at Maui. And you want to know what happened? The giant goddess woke up, and somehow she has fangs in her stuff and murders him.
Wow.
Now, here's the thing. I think Disney should have gone with that story.
I do believe now. I have to move past the thing crawling in her. You know what?
To get her heart.
I do have to say
That's
though,
not how biology
I do
works
agree
at
with
all.
Devon when it comes to The Lion King. I still think that's the best written Disney story of all time. I think that it has a great storyline to it and everything like that. It has a good meaning to it. I wouldn't say it's 100% perfect, but again, it's hard to make a perfect movie.
But if we also think about it, it does follow the formula of great Disney movies.
Yeah,
They stole it off a different story.
yeah.
They have revolutionary animation, a great soundtrack, made a crap ton of money, has an annoying song that kids listen to continuously.
That's true.
Lion King is just a prelude to Frozen. It really is when you think about it. It's just the prelude to Frozen itself. Frozen had really good animation quality that was revolutionary at the time. They took it off of some source material, made a crap ton of money, and had a song trapped in children's heads that annoyed the crap out of parents. Boom. Solved it. That's how they make their millions.
Well, what would you say was the annoying song for The Lion King? Hakuna Matata?
Hakuna Matata. Yeah. I played it when I was like 5, continuously.
Oh yeah.
While my dad was working in a country.
All the little kids love that song.
Yeah. And
no
my
way around
dad
it.
hated it because I played it so much.
Yeah. That I could see his point. I was thinking the same thing in my head. I was like, I can't picture the annoying song in Lion King until you guys just pointed it out. That's 100% accurate. I used to listen to that song all the time too.
And that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
They follow that formula. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, it is a mass success around the board, and they're just gonna go with it.
So-
But with Lion King, they had direct-to-TV movies, and they made a terrible sequel for Frozen.
So what would your favorite Disney movie be then?
My favorite Disney movie of all time? Does that include, like, Pixar after they acquired them and then it became a Disney Pixar property?
You know, just the original Disney. Because if we were going back in Pixar, I gotta say Toy Story is my favorite. I'm sorry, I love Lion King, but Toy Story will always be my favorite childhood animated movie.
Oh, Toy Story is fantastic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if we have to go based off
I guess
of
both. I want to hear both.
Both? You want me to give both my Pixar and original?
Give me the original Disney first. Yes.
I really have to think about this and go back in my vault of, like, Disney movies.
All right. While you're thinking in one corner of your brain, what's your including Pixar?
Including, it's a tie between Up
That was a great movie.
Oh, yes.
and Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2 is a fantastic movie.
It is a sickly sweet, sad movie.
Honestly, I thought all the Toy Stories were great though.
Oh yeah, no
I'd
doubt.
put if we did a top 10 list of all the Disney movies, including Pixar, I think all 4 would make the top 10 list. To be honest with you.
Yeah, and basically almost maybe 1 or 2 actual like Disney production movies would probably be on the list, and the rest would just be Pixar.
Oh yeah, Pixar makes amazing movies.
Yeah, incredible.
Monsters Inc. is part of Pixar, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, yeah.
Up, Wall-E,
Yeah, they have great movies.
except the little dinosaur that was complete.
Yeah, right.
ass.
Honestly, out of my top 10 would probably be not in a specific order, but The Lion King and like 9 of them from Pixar.
Yeah.
To be honest.
If I have to say my favorite Disney property, man, it had to. People are gonna hate me from saying this. The Princess and the Frog is one of my favorites. I
Oh,
I didn't
really,
expect that.
I really, really, really like that movie, especially when it came out and while I was in elementary school, and I watched it all the time. And I went to I went to the school where I was the minority, with a bunch of kids who were
Yeah.
Black, Hispanic, and I was one of the only white kids there. And the thing is they played it every time. And me and all the other kids watched it together. And one kid asked me, "Why do you like it if she's not like you?" And I'm like, "She's still cool.
Yeah.
I like her. It doesn't matter to me. She's still a princess."
You know what? Let's reenact that movie right now. You be the princess and you be the frog.
No.
And then I don't turn him back from being a frog, and we go on this adventure on me being a frog, him being a frog, and we secretly fall in love with each other on the way.
Aw, that's a beautiful story.
But that would never happen into real life because amphibians are not actually people.
You know what?
I just ruined your whole idea of love, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
I've seen you kiss salamanders hoping that they turn into people. Guess what? Never will happen and never is gonna happen.
That was one desperate moment.
5.
I'm getting married now. I don't
you.
need that anymore.
Thank you, Chris. You have ruined people's childhoods and belief in magic.
Oh, that has been my job since I was born. By the way, everybody who's listening, there's no such thing as the boogeyman. I'm sorry, I had to tell you this.
Okay,
your
that's-
fear has been absolutely rooted by liberal myth and had exponential fuel to the fire ever since people made beds for the
Devon,
boogeyman.
can you tell him to shut up and let's get back on track?
Disney movie.
Disney movies.
Well,
Devon,
I mean,
you
okay,
just
okay.
ruined it. You're
Night-
supposed to say Disney movies.
Well,
Okay, okay.
I mean, Nightmare Before Christmas had
Great
had the
movie.
had the boogeyman.
Now, are we also including Disney Channel movies?
No, not really.
I mean, we can. It depends. What you got for us? All right, bye, CPT.
Oh, you said yes?
Yeah.
Oh, you said yes.
You know what? Sure, why not?
What you got for us?
I know spooky season is no longer around. Halloween Town.
That used to be my movie, bro.
Like, the nostalgia for that, still, it's a crap movie, but I love it.
There was many of them, right? There was like 4 of them.
There's
3 or 4.
Do you know
4.
that-
4, yeah.
Do you know there's a Disney Channel movie that I don't think everybody talks about, and I think it's a great Disney Channel movie. It's called Let It Shine.
Yeah, I remember watching that when I was a kid. It wasn't that great, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like, I like the
Okay.
actor. I hated him for his role, and I hate... everybody hates Chris. But
Everyone does hate you. Oh, you were talking about the show.
it's a show about Chris Rock as a child, and everybody hates Chris Rock.
I got 4 words for you.
Shut the up.
Those are 4 words, but no. I am Radio Rebel.
Oh,
Oh, Zendaya. Oh, no, that's not Zendaya. That's,
No.
what's her face?
Debbie Ryan?
Debbie Ryan.
Debbie
yeah.
Ryan, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking of Zendaya
From
for a
Sweet
second.
from Sweet Life
Zendaya's from Shake It
Jesse.
and from Jesse, but Sweet Life on Deck too.
Yeah, that, but
Up. Oh yes, that's
Jesse
right.
too.
Yeah,
No.
she played Bailey Pickett.
I know she played Bailey Pickett, but she was most known for Jesse, though.
Bailey Pickett.
Jesse.
Bailey Pickett.
Jesse.
Bailey Pickett.
Jesse.
Bailey
Shut
Pickett
up.
or Jesse?
Jesse.
Either one. Now shut up.
All right, fine, Devon.
You know, this is his show.
Yeah.
The disrespect that you just showed him, I wouldn't be surprised if you were never invited back with me on.
Okay.
With him alone, fine, but I can't take seeing him get disrespected
What about
like that.
what about the live action Disney movies?
Well,
Ass.
All of them?
All of them.
well, I don't. Oh wait, you mean the remakes?
The live action. Like the Aladdin, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, like I said, the remakes.
The live action remakes, yeah.
Yeah.
What, you think that I meant some other live action remake movies?
I thought you meant original live action Disney movies.
No, I'm talking about live action remakes.
Well, there was one original live action Disney movie that I had in mind. And well, like you said,
Detective Pikachu.
Yo Mama's House.
And well, like you said, it was based on an original work, Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
From Clive Staples Lewis.
Chronicles of Narnia still great movies.
Oh yes,
I never liked them when
movie.
I was a kid, and I don't like them now.
Oh well.
Lame.
I'm more of a Lord of the Rings type of guy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
I was never really a big C.S. Lewis fan, except for maybe a couple of his books, and that's it. The movies I don't like, I never got into them. I found that was a weird, stupid concept. And I know I'm going to get flamed for this, but I never liked the movie.
You guys didn't at least think Sonic was okay? I thought it was a great, well, maybe not great, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was the better live action movie of nowadays.
That's not Disney.
Doesn't count?
No.
I count it.
No.
No.
Well, we're talking live action animated movies.
Live action remake movies, and then we got off topic talking about Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, well, I want to talk about Sonic.
You're right. I mean, the remakes are absolute trash.
Yeah, like the shot-for-shot remake of Lion King when it wasn't even live action. It was all animated, but they still called it live action.
I know.
And Emma Watson couldn't help repair whatever damage that was done to Beauty and the Beast. And then I didn't even know that Cinderella live-action remake was even done, but I saw it in Disney Plus, and I'm like, oh, so that was a thing. The Aladdin movies couldn't be helped by Will Smith trying to be charming. You know, Disney, let's be honest, they're just doing it for money.
Yeah.
And you know what? Will Smith is a good actor, but he can never replace Robin Williams as the genie. Never.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't really like Robin Williams' genie, because Robin Williams was funny.
True. Well, I guess so, but I mean, Will Smith was still a pretty good actor. I mean, did have a start in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That was because he was a rapper, and then he became a famous actor. Off of that. He wasn't a popular actor because then everybody was waiting for him to get the role for Fresh Prince. No, he met up with a producer. A producer said, "Hey, yo, you want your own TV show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Happened, became a huge success, and then he became a movie star.
You know what movie I used to love as a kid? Take a guess.
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Maybe a little. No.
One Man, 2 Jars.
It's One Man, One Jar.
I saw the sequel. It was better.
The sequel? Oh my gosh. No, Mary Poppins.
Oh really?
Yes. Oh my
that
god.
That was a great movie.
Have you ever seen Saving Mr. Banks?
Of course.
Oh my gosh. That I watched that and then Mary Poppins again. It made me cry 10 times more near the end because it was such a sickly
it honestly, that's gotta be in my top 5 favorite at least.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I take it back. There's 2 movies from Disney. If we had a top 10 list with Pixar, it'd be 8 Pixar, and Mary Poppins would be in my top 10.
Well, we were talking about anime movies, and then we got into live action.
That's true. But great songs in it too that are hard to not sing along with.
A spoonful
Full of sugar makes the medicine. Did you just dab when you sneezed?
Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do? Sue me?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
Oh my gosh, that was starting to sing. It's too catchy. But yeah, that's a great movie. One of my favorites. Did you guys see Mary Poppins 2? Mary
I
Poppins
did.
Returns.
I saw it in theaters and
I was
dragged
disappointed.
my father.
I was a little
And it with me.
disappointed.
I liked it.
I thought it was alright, but I don't know. It wasn't.
Like,
it wasn't nowhere near as good as the original.
Well, because let's look
Probably
at
because
this.
the different actors.
Yeah, that's it too. But if you really look at it, it didn't have the same type of people who, like, credit given to Lin-Manuel Miranda's. I love him. He is a great singer, playwright. He's not his recent. I haven't seen his new movie that he directed, Tick Tick Boom, with Andrew Garfield. But the movies that he has done, I do not like.
Yeah.
I like his musicals, but besides that, I haven't been a big fan of his other works.
Yeah.
But him trying to do a British accent is like listening to Dick Van Dyke trying to do a British accent. It doesn't work, and it will never work. Stop trying.
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke, not British, did a horrible, I forgot what type of British accent he tried to do, but awful. His charisma is what really brought it up, and to be honest, Lynn doesn't have that same charisma. They didn't have the same songwriting duo. They've been dead for years now. Walt Disney isn't behind the project. So there's a lot of problems that were obvious when it first premiered.
Yeah.
Like, Mary Poppins is a timeless classic that won't be replaced by a sequel.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll always love Mary Poppins. That's a movie that even today I could go back and watch.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Like, most of those old animated Disney movies, I'll probably not go back and watch them. But I could go back and watch that. I could go back and watch The Lion King. I could definitely go back and watch all the Toy Story movies. Monsters, Inc. All of them. But you know what I enjoy the most these days? Take a guess, Chris.
I can't say that. We're talking about kids' movies, not adult movies. Your favorite now from recent
Were
films?
you going to say porn? I heard that p sound. I'm getting married, okay?
That was the joke.
I'm getting married, okay?
The punchline was I didn't say it.
I'm getting married, okay?
And then you ruined it.
I'm getting married, okay?
I'm gonna be the best man.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk over you. How do you like it now, huh?
So Russell, what? So Russell, what do you enjoy?
I turned off that
nowadays?
motherfucker's mic for a second. Definitely Marvel.
Of course.
Of course.
Marvel
Who doesn't
movies.
like Marvel? Yeah.
I don't. I hate Marvel movies. They are awful. They're absolutely terrible.
The Marvel, as Chris is saying, Marvel movies are fantastic.
They are horrible, commercial grabbing, piece of crap movies. I've only gone to see every single one in theaters, and I hate it every single time, and I keep paying to see more.
As I was saying,
I've only watched every single series that they've released
that's
so far.
that's another thing Disney made better, the Marvel movies. I mean, look at what Fox was just a disaster.
Fox tried and failed horribly, and then they got bought out by Disney like every other thing. I guarantee that Disney's one day is just gonna buy the United States of America,
Gonna buy the presidency.
and then after
His head is gonna
World.
be in the Oval Office.
Walt Disney's just there going like, I'm gonna take over the world, and when I'm done, I'm gonna shape it like a mouse and do whatever I want with it.
Oh my gosh.
All of you are my actors in my own world of fantasy. Please me, toy things.
Everybody, top 5 favorite MCU movies. Go. Starting Devon.
Devon, go.
Top 5 favorite MCU movies.
To be honest, I haven't really watched many MCU movies because I feel like, I just feel like they're so connected that I
quit.
don't. they're so connected that I don't think I can, watch them individually.
You know they make individual movies for a reason, right?
Dude, just watch the ones that you want to watch, that you're
And
interested
then
in.
see if you want to watch the other ones.
But they're all, for the most part, most of them I really enjoyed, other than, Thor: The Dark World, but we don't
Hulk.
talk about that. The Hulk,
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 3. There's probably like 5 out of 25 movies that I didn't like.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
But 20 of them I thought was really good. Now, the top 5, I'll let you go first.
Me? My
Yeah.
top 5?
It doesn't even have to be in order, just because, it'll be kind of hard remembering in
then
your head.
I'll just do an order. Not in order. Iron Man.
1, right?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna say if it's 1, 2, or 3. Thor Ragnarok. Guardians of the Galaxy. Avengers Infinity War.
Great movie.
And then Spider-Man No Way Home.
Well, that one's not even out yet.
What do you mean? I saw it last night.
Get the hell out of here. It comes out in 2 weeks. Dude, for a second I was like, oh, good list. Wait a second. Hold on. No Way Home.
I have a feeling I'm just gonna keep it there with an asterisk, and if it doesn't pan out how I want it or how I would like to see it, then yeah.
See, this is very hard for me, because all those movies are great movies. Loved Thor Ragnarok. Loved Iron Man. Guardians of the Galaxy, fantastic. My top 5, I'll probably put Iron Man on it. You can't not have Iron Man up there.
Yeah.
It broke down the doors for the rest of the MCU. If Iron Man wasn't successful, we wouldn't have the Avengers storyline. You got Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. I'll count them as one spot because it's hard for me to separate them.
Well, here's the thing. The difference between me is I liked Infinity War way more than Endgame. And people hate me for that.
I liked both equally, but the thing is that I felt like Infinity War was a little better other than the end fight scene in Endgame. I still truly believe, in my opinion...
The end fight is what made it Endgame.
Yes,
But everything
exactly.
else before it, in my opinion, was a failure on Marvel's part.
There was some funny moments.
There were funny moments, but none of it put the... Like, I'm not afraid for them to be funny, but when you're trying to bring back the universe, the other half of the universe, at least have a little bit more... Okay, well...
I mean, I loved some of the moments in it. Like, for example, when Ant-Man was stuck in the quantum realm and he came back.
And then he got saved by a rat.
I like that.
You know, the realistic thing that animals slip on button. Uh-oh, I'm back now.
and then
Doctor Strange somehow saw that and is over 60 million or something ways of trying to save the universe. He was depending on that rat. He was really depending on that rat.
I can agree though that the end fight scene is what basically made that movie.
Yeah.
I believe that end fight scene is the best fight scene out of all the Marvel movies. I really love that scene. Between Thor, Captain America catching Thor's hammer, or the whole fight sequence and Iron Man snapping his fingers. The whole thing was fantastic. Then the funeral part, I respect them giving Iron Man a funeral. I loved Iron Man. I thought it was a little overplayed. That's what I thought was a flaw. Another flaw, Captain Marvel was not in the movie nearly as much as she should have been.
Yeah.
I thought that was a massive, massive flaw that lowered the movie for me. But I definitely have both of those as one pick. Guardians of the Galaxy as a pick. Iron Man as a pick. I already explained why Iron Man. Guardians of the Galaxy, come on, I don't need to explain that. Hilarious movie from beginning to end. Great moments. Great storyline. Part 2 wasn't as good. Nowhere near as good. But Guardians of the Galaxy is up there. And Thor Ragnarok. And if No Way Home, I will agree with you. I will put No Way Home up there if No Way Home is that great like we think it's gonna be. But
And if we
until
have
then,
seen the
I
movie
put Far From
before
Home.
this video is uploaded,
We won't.
we won't.
No, this video is gonna be uploaded tomorrow. I'm uploading this one tomorrow. I enjoy it.
So you're telling them what date it is right now?
Yes, today's Monday,
December 6th.
December 6th.
You had to look at your phone for that, didn't you?
I thought it was December 7th.
You thought it was December 7th? Tomorrow's the 7th, the Tuesday, when you're going to be uploading this.
Moving on.
Pendejo.
Oh yeah. Far
Okay.
From Home is in my top 5 until No Way Home
Either
proves that it's
bombs
fantastic.
or succels.
There are, I mean,
Jeez.
there are ways that No Way Home could disappoint us too.
Yeah, but we're not getting to talk about that right now.
Oh yes, we are. I'm just gonna put them all in this episode, buddy.
Next video.
Next video.
I thought you wanted to do 2 videos today.
No.
Just one?
Yes, just the one.
Okay, well now we're sliding in from Disney movies into No Way Home prediction. See, that was a great segue. Good job.
Oh yeah. Think about it. Marvel is owned by Disney.
We started.
Spider-Man is owned by Marvel.
We started talking about random stuff in the beginning. Then we finally got into what it means to be a good Disney movie. And then from a good Disney
Sliding
movie,
over to Marvel
we went
slowly.
to slide right to Marvel into Spider-Man
No Way Home.
Hey,
Hey.
why didn't you go with us, Devon? Come on.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Oh no, I'm just
Where'd you
sitting
get-
here.
Join the Three Stooges.
Where'd you get this guy?
I'm Larry from the Three Stooges.
I'm Curly.
You're Mo.
Where'd you get
Well,
this
let
guy?
me let me just say that No Way Home seems to be following this Spider-Man formula where they're introducing all these tons of villains into the same picture.
Yes.
And it could, and that's one possibility where it could fail. It's like Spider-Man 3 by Sam
I agree.
Raimi.
Okay, so
And-
let's just say this real quickly. How big of a Spider-Man fan are you?
Well, I don't know how I could call myself a big Spider-Man fan, but Spider-Man is definitely my favorite superhero out of them all.
Okay, as
And-
a huge Spider-Man fan, let me just tell you why this is exciting and how this is different from Spider-Man 3 from Sam Raimi.
Or Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I can tell you why it's extremely different. They're not just bringing in 2-3 supervillains,
They're setting up the Sinister Six.
something that people have been waiting for years now.
Yes, but I do see your point, though. I was going to bring that up. I was going to bring up that with all the variables in play, it is possible that it could become messy and that could make it disappointing. But I don't think that is necessarily what is going to happen. I think if anyone can bring in multiple villains and do it right, it's Disney. It's Disney. I mean, yes, Spider-Man 3 messed up. They brought in multiple villains. They had many, many subplots, which made it messy. And the movie flopped. I don't think that's going to happen with No Way Home. It's possible, but I don't think so. That's why I'm worried about Venom being in the whole movie. Because I'm worried with him as a subplot and having all those extra plots, it could make it messy. I'm personally hoping, this is just my opinion, that Venom isn't in the whole movie, that they just show him in the end credit scene again, and they tease a one-on-one between him and Spider-Man in the next Spider-Man movie, because they're doing 3 more Spider-Man movies. It's official. They're doing 3 more Spider-Man movies after this one.
Really?
Yeah.
With Marvel?
Yep.
Or- Really?
Yep, you didn't see that?
No, I didn't. I've been waiting for this one movie to come out.
They're doing.
So, no.
They signed 3 more.
Oh my god! Then I'm hoping that Toby and Andrew Garfield aren't in this.
So that's why I'm hoping Venom gets his own movie and he's not in the whole movie, because I feel like that will make it too much and making Venom a subplot where he should be his own movie. You know what I mean?
True.
I get you. I understand that. But you can't just set up a villain in one movie sometimes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, Venom could be a prerequisite because I didn't see Venom Let There Be Carnage, but I know what is about.
What happens at the end?
Yeah, well, not was just at the end, but I also know that a symbiote could put spores into. What are you doing?
I don't know. I found.
I'm talking. I'm talking right now. I am talking.
And I was trying to be entertaining.
I was silent when you were talking. This is so unprofessional. Do you know when I talk, people just go like, "Oh, he's
yeah,
talking."
but you're supposed to talk closer to Christmas time. Just like Christmas Chronicles. Can I get a ho ho ho? I don't go ho ho ho. That's a myth. Fake news.
I don't go ho ho ho. I say, where's the ho ho ho's?
Oh my god.
There's a difference. Now bring me my milks and cookies while I spank your ass.
I'm gonna let you continue. We went off course.
I know we did.
But please do.
Let's say that Spider-Man, while he was fighting, because if you think about it now, and we really do think about it, it's almost confirmed that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in the movie.
Almost. Keyword.
But what if they're at the end credit scene?
That would be awesome too.
And they're setting up for the next Spider-Man movie.
That would make sense.
And it's actually Venom who's fighting with Tom Holland.
You know what's funny?
Because if we look at that footage where people are saying, the lizard is getting hit in the face.
Yeah.
Since they basically said, oh, well, Venom is now in the MCU, what's gonna why did they show that in Venom? It's almost confirming that, yeah, Venom's gonna be in the new Spider-Man movie. And
maybe Tobey and Andrew is in the next one instead.
Yeah, and that's a possibility, and I don't know how great of a possibility, but it makes the most sense to me due to the end credit scene for Let There Be Carnage.
Makes sense.
Because, who is this guy? I like him. Licks the TV screen, but then Eddie has to stop Venom from trying to eat him.
Yeah.
And then one of Venom's spores go up to Spider-Man, and he turns into Black Suit Spider-Man, and then either Doctor Strange or somebody else needs the help from other Spider-Men who've dealt with something like this before. So Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield comes back to fight Black Suit Spider-Man, who's Tom Holland.
Devon, you're talking too much.
Yeah, you need to be quiet.
Let someone else speak.
Jeez. You know what? I'm gonna be in the corner, okay? I'm in the corner.
Well,
Yes, I do know.
No, I just...
No, let me... Here. So, another thing is... CPT, get your ass back in the camera. Another thing is that I feel as if Marvel... They put themselves in a lose-lose situation now with Tobey and Andrew being confirmed. Because, if they do pop up in the movie, like everyone believes they will, then, you just spoiled a massive surprise. B, if they don't pop up in the movie and everyone's wrong, the whole world is disappointed.
But
at least the end credits.
But you know what I find about these three Spider-Man actors? They bring different aspects of the character into their performances.
That's true.
And if one actor placed all three of those aspects into one character, it would probably be the best Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire brings forth the concept of with great power comes great responsibility, better than the other two. I mean, because that's Spider-Man's essence. He made a mistake that resulted in Uncle Ben being killed, and he feels tremendous guilt for that, and so vows to uphold his uncle's philosophy. With great power comes great responsibility. Andrew Garfield brings forth the comedic, wittier side of Spider-Man.
And then Tom Holland, I feel as if is a little of both.
Actually, I feel like Tom Holland embodies the youth of Spider-Man, because the previous two were college age.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man in the comics is meant to be a high school student.
No, also college.
Oh,
and
is that-
graduated. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and also one thing. Andrew Garfield really had to learn that great power with great responsibility thing real quick after Gwen Stacy got killed. Whoa!
Yeah, he probably
There goes
learned that
Mr.
too late.
Positive.
With great speed comes great velocity. With great velocity comes a great
Hey,
fall.
MJ is dealing with the same shit. She's falling off the building.
Tobey Maguire saves her.
No, Andrew Garfield.
Tobey Maguire.
Dude, Andrew Garfield
Andrew
needs
Gar-
redemption.
Yeah, that would be a great redemption thing.
And then she dies also.
But it.
Right.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, well, what?
Oh, not again. No, I'm so sorry.
You know what's funny
Oh.
though? You know what's funny though? I actually thought that the MJ in the MCU was Mary Jane Watson, but
Oh God, I'm sorry. You left this on the ground. I got you. Just see her getting carried up by and then you just see Tom Holland look down, crying while Andrew Garfield looks at him. First time, huh? Yeah. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Looks
There's
like
gonna be
someone
this
brought
little.
the fucking good news police.
There's gonna be this little kid who tries to fight the Rhino. You don't know him yet. He's played by this really good actor that we got for a few seconds. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
believe?
yeah, you're crying.
Do you believe that Matt Murdock's gonna be in the
Yeah,
movie?
that's almost pretty much confirmed.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be Spider-Man's lawyer. I don't even think he's gonna be Daredevil in the movie. I think he's gonna be
No,
just
he
Matt
is.
Murdock. You think he's gonna play Daredevil? In the movie?
My theory is it's either Venom, Spider-Man, either Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, or Venom punching the Lizard in the face during that fight scene.
I think it's Andrew Garfield.
I think it's Venom. I'm almost like 90% sure.
I think what it's gonna end up being is gonna be. I think at that scene it's gonna be the three Spider-Men, dude. That's just my opinion. I think though they switched it up a bit. Some reason inside my head, I feel like Tobey Maguire is the one going after Sandman in the actual movie, and then Tom Holland's going up against Electro, and then Andrew Garfield against Lizard.
now one thing I don't understand is, well, Green Goblin was stabbed with his glider and he died.
What-
But how exactly do you?
What they did was, I get where you're going with. What they did was they pulled them out of their universes before they were killed.
No, they were
that's-
killed. That's why Doctor Strange doing like. And
They
if you
died
see-
fighting other Spider-Men.
If you see with Doc Ock, here's the thing: you don't see him in the big fight because he's actually helping Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, he got shocked by Electro. I saw that.
Yeah, so basically Doc Ock is on the side of Spider-Man
Oh, so
trying to figure this out.
oh, so he kept his redemption from.
No, he was evil. He was about to kill Tom Holland before he showed his face.
Yeah,
He was about to straight up
because
kill him.
his tentacles takes control of him. So like I feel like the nanotech on his armor is what helped him
Yeah,
turn good
probably.
again and have control over the tentacles.
Or it might just be him going like, wow, this is crazy. This isn't Peter Parker that I know. Never mind, kid. You're good. You're fine. I'm not going to kill you. Now, if I see that little shit from my universe, he's dead.
He's fucking toast. What were you saying, Devon?
Well, I was also gonna mention how. Okay, you know what? I think Doc Ock makes more sense because that machine that required the tritium, it could have teleported him to this other
No, he
to the
died.
other universe.
No, he died.
Oh yeah, he drowned.
Yeah, he died. Just because that wasn't anything to do. It was a physics type of thing, but it's to help with unlimited power. That's
Oh yeah,
about it.
true.
That was it.
Oh yes, that's right.
Well, we'll see how they make it work. You know,
I gotta wait just a few more days before I gotta see it. 10 more days. 10 more days.
I know. I'm damn excited for the movie. I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be the best movie of the year. So yeah, I mean, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
This was another episode of Muscle Talk. Any last words?
Don't watch the remakes.
What
I think we've been over that.
What remakes?
Of the classic Disney movies. Watch the classics, skip the remakes.
Okay,
All right.
Okay.
CPT?
All right.
Santa?
Well,
Ho, ho, ho. All right, my turn.
wanted to say this now before anything else, just so people know. I am retiring from podcasts for the foreseeable future. This is possibly going to be the last time you see me for a while until I figure some stuff out. Wow, okay, thanks. I'm happy that you're there for me, understanding, you know? But yeah, sure, man. Yeah, just give me that look and just treat this like a joke. And yeah, so that's a thing. I hope that you guys were somewhat happy to see me here again. But yeah, no, this isn't probably gonna happen again for a while.
Come on. Do it. Give me a ho 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 and give me a roar.
Fuck this. This is why
Lion
I fucking
Prince.
stopped. This is why I stopped.
Okay,
I'm done.
okay, you want to hear me roar?
Yes.
But... Okay, here, just let me...
Alright, listen. Part of that kind of sounded like a moan to me, but it was impressive at the
Listen
beginning.
to an actual lion roar. Look it up and look it up.
That was great. That was great. You missed him roar. And I was Russell the Muscle. Peace.
Hey, thanks for having me.